Hey, it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about some microphones. This here is a Pulson RC77U. A lot of people ask me what I use and what's a good mic and what's an inexpensive way to do podcasts or to do YouTube things. And this mic is $50. You can find them online. Again, it's the Pulson RC77U. It's a very cool mic. I love the way it sounds. It's 20 hertz to 20,000. It's great. It basically has the same frequency rating as the Boom right there. That on my end table back there is a Blue Yeti Pro, which is also another great mic. That one works in stereo. That one's also USB, but also can be used non-USB. Can be used through XLR. It's a great mic also. I just like this. It's smaller and easier for me, and I like the sound. And that's another thing too, is the sound of each mic. Even though the frequency response could be the same, they're all going to have their own unique voice, and that's really what you're buying, what you like. And this to me has the most neutral voice. This cheap mic, oddly enough, that one there cost me $250, which I got first. When I saw this for $50, I'm like, I'll try it and see if I like it, because I was going to use it with a laptop. And I was like, this thing's fantastic. It's just a neutral voice, which I like. When I play in my band, I use a regular cardioid dynamic mic, and I use a Blue Encore 100. It's a great mic. I think it's like 50 to 16 or 50 to 15,000 hertz, something like that, which is basically the same as like a Shure SM58, and I got it really cheap, so it was, obviously great for me. With the same quality, it might be even a nicer quality. It looks a little sleeker. So then I went and I got the 200, which was an active dynamic mic, but I'm also using a pedal in front of the mic, so it actually sends phantom power to the mic, so that's never an issue. And that mic has a really nice sound too. Again, the 50 to 15 or 16. And then I recently just bought, today in fact, online, I bought the SE V7X, which was 30 hertz to 19K, which I thought was really great for that price point. And then when I get it, we'll see if I like the voice of it, if it sounds good, if it's neutral. All I look for in a mic is neutral mics. And, back when I'm recording, what I like to use, like on guitar amps, is I like to use a dynamic mic with something like a ribbon mic, like a Roya 121 or Coles. There's different ribbon mics you can use. The AEA, I think it is. The 88 or the 44 is a really good one. Which is the 44 is a clone of the old RCA ribbon mics. Anyways, very cool stuff. There's lots of stuff. There is no real right way or wrong way to do it. There's a great book by the late Jeff Emmerich, who just passed recently, about the Beatles and working with the Beatles and just how they were trying new things and close miking, far miking, just doing everything just to basically in the process that was like no one was doing anything back then. There was no way to do it. Well, there was a classical way to do it, but there really wasn't like, a book on, hey, this is what you do. And so people were learning for the first time. Here's these loud, 30-watt amplifiers decked, and where do you put the mic? And so they would experiment, and we have what we have today. I mean, I think I read somewhere like Jimmy Page didn't really care for close miking, but again, he wasn't really engineering too much, so who really knows what he did on his records. I just know that he wasn't a fan. So that's what I use for my show here, this Pulson. And I've used on some earlier episodes, I've used that, the Yeti. The mic that I bought today, though, is a super cardioid, which is nicer because, it has a smaller area where the mic gets picked up. So if you're playing even if you're playing like in a metal band, it's probably better even to use a hypercardioid for less feedback and for less noise coming out of the mics, and for the vocals to be a little cleaner on stage. Although, I don't know if you care about stuff like that. I do. Speaking of metal, I went and saw Warrant last week. Years ago, I became very friendly with Joey from the band, who's a great guy, great player. And we've just been friends over the years. So when he was coming into town and I saw he was playing, I put a call to him and went and saw his band, which, I thought they were very cool. I thought Rob Mason, the singer, who used to play, I believe, with the Lynch Mob, who's been singing with them for the last 10 years, I think he did a kick-ass job. I mean, they've been sounding really great. It's not my favorite kind of music. I can't say that I'm a big hair metal band fan, but I really did enjoy the show, and it was a lot of fun, and people seemed to be having a great time, and it was awesome to see my buddy Joey. So that was cool that I got to do that this week. Anyways, I'll keep it real short today. Just wanted to do a little something on microphones today, since I just ordered that other one on Sweetwater, and we'll be getting that. And then I thought I would share, because some people have asked me about this Polson mic, what is it, and everything like that. So other than that, very good.
Thank you very much. Well, look me over. I didn't get dressed like this to go unnoticed.
You're right on target. You're right on the money. Everything you said. You hit the nail right on the head with your comments, what you're saying today. You're 150% correct.